Hello, my sweet Virgos. This is your reading for Friday, June 27th. We're going to call on St. Michael. St. Michael, please transmute all negative energy to positive, sent toward myself or the sign of Virgo. We're going to call on the Holy Spirit, angels, saints, spirit guides, and ancestors, and ask for a message for Virgo's greater good. We pray for truth and only truth for the sign of Virgo. Virgo, sun, moon, or rising, or anywhere in your chart. Cross watchers, you are welcome. Let's see overall energy. Death. Someone's going through transformation, death and a rebirth. Waiting game is on the bottom. Maybe you've been waiting for someone to transform, Virgo, and it looks like someone is going through a massive ending. So let's see what we get. All right, truth and only truth for the sign of Virgo. What is going on in Virgo's energy? Truth and only truth for Virgo. Virgo, current energy, obstacle, advice, outcome, the bottom of the deck, truth coming to light, truth be told. All right, current energy is you are headed toward this treasure island and abundant life. That's pretty amazing. The obstacle here is someone is in an illusion. It's like someone can't seem to break free of the illusion that they are in. They're not seeing clearly. They're really confused, very imbalanced. But the advice, continue helping your community, continue helping others, using your spiritual gifts. Yeah, the world needs you. That's what I heard. The world needs you. The outcome is time to go. You're moving on. Some of you could be physically relocating. You could be traveling. Let's see what we get. We're going to start with this deck. Virgo. All right. Truth and only truth for Virgo. Please clarify Treasure Island for Virgo. Treasure Island for Virgo. For Virgo. Treasure Island. Current energy. Current energy. Yeah, it's like your perseverance is definitely paying off. You've been through many battles with the Nine of Wands. This is the wounded warrior energy, but you never gave up. You never gave up on yourself. You didn't stop. You wouldn't quit. You kept fighting for what you desired. You learned to heal your heart. You learned to love yourself and protect your loving energy. And you did this by walking away from things that no longer served you, Virgo. This is going to pay off for you because you're coming out as the masculine King of Pentacles, embracing your masculine energy. This is you building a lot of stability, confidence, creativity. You're doing amazing. Ace of Pentacles, a blessing is coming in because of your diligence, your dedication, your perseverance. So let's look at the obstacle. Someone is in an illusion. Someone has their head in the clouds. They don't see clearly. Obstacle. Obstacle. Yeah, this is someone here from your past. It looks like it was a karmic partner to your past. It looks like someone here, they have this delusional belief that they're going to get out of the cold. They're going to get out of the financial constraints. It's going to lead to multiple wishes. They do have regret as a King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag, or someone that operates from ego, but this is all an illusion. If they think that things are going to magically transform in their life without any work, without any effort, without any healing, they are wrong. It's not how it works. That's not how it works. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to keep going. We'll clarify more. In the advice community for Virgo, please clarify community. Yeah, I feel that someone has been trying to stop you from helping others in this community card. This could be an online business. Whatever this is with the World of River, somebody has been trying to stop this. However, you're a high priestess energy. Like I said, you use your gifts for the greater good. You're committed and devoted to helping those in your community, and you're far too strong for anyone to interfere with this path that you're on. So it doesn't matter what anyone is doing in the background. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. The outcome is time to go. You're moving on. Time to go for Virgo. Time to go. Yeah, you're this earth angel. You're co-creating with God. You're helping others, and you are having victory, success, public recognition. People value what you have to offer. You are helping others, inspiring others in some way. And there's people out here in the Seven of Swords trying to battle you, trying to deceive around who you are, the Queen of Pentacles. But they're being blocked, Virgo. And they're being placed under judgment because this is very dark, very low vibrational. They're also being exposed. This could be a whole party group that's attached to your past. They're going to be carrying heavy burdens because this is justice for this moon energy taken against the star, a healer. You will embrace a brand new beginning. All right, let's look at truth be told. Truth be told. I got to get this hair out of the way. All right, truth be told for Virgo. Truth be told. Wow. Whatever this truth is that's coming to light, Virgo, it's going to bring a tower. But for you, this is you building your legacy, 10 of Pentacles. So there is abundance here for you, Virgo, but not for someone else. They're going to go through this tower. Yeah. You have protection here. King of Swords. Against someone that's been trying to hold on to your energy, someone that's very jealous, trying to manipulate the energy around you. And this is through communication, through their words, that they create illusions. But God is stepping in. So you don't have to worry, Virgo. God has it under control. All right. Let's look at Treasure Island. Again, we can see you were perseverant. You didn't give up. You learned to love yourself. You learned to protect your energy, and this was by walking away. You're coming out as this King of Pentacles, very solid King of Pentacles energy, someone that's very grounded, someone that is very abundant, Treasure Island, and that's justice for you. That's the scales of justice balancing out. Yeah, you know, somebody's in regret because they wanted to have a new beginning with you. But you have too much clarity, and this is why you have your back to the past. So this person's in regret because they know they went too far. They went way too far because now you're gone for good. And you've made your decision with judgment. This is bringing a tower into this person's life. With Imagine, this King of Wands has their head in the clouds. They have this deluded belief that they're going to magically get out of financial constraints, out of the cold, that they're going to have their wishes and dreams coming true. They sit in the energy of regret, just thinking that life is going to magically just turn around without work. It doesn't work that way. Obstacle. That's why it's an obstacle. They're just sitting in this stuck energy, this hangman energy, going nowhere. They're very emotional at this time. They're planting seeds and nothing is coming to harvest. Now, this person's very materialistic, and this is why they're emotional, because their finances are blocked. They aren't receiving anything. No matter how hard they try, no matter how hard they plan, they cannot increase their finances. With community, someone didn't want you helping people. They wanted to stop this, but you're a high priestess. You're committed to this new path. You're too strong for anyone to interfere with what God calls you to do. Please clarify community. Yeah, you're a healer. Queen of Cups, high priestess. You're very intuitive. You're highly evolved and you're using your gifts to help others. With time to go, you're moving on. You're this earth angel. You are co-creating with God. You are helping others and you are having victory and success. Public recognition. People value what you bring to the table. Give me 1 second, Virgo. Time to go. Time to go. Wow. Somebody has taken no action. They're very imbalanced. They're not stable. This is someone that wants to cut out a karmic dynamic that they're in and come forward and speak truth. But they haven't taken any action thus far. They feel guided to do this, but they have not done it. Let's see. The truth be told, the Tower. When this truth is coming out, this Tower is going to hit. You're building your legacy. You have St. Michael protecting you from those that are very greedy. Truth be told. This truth has to do with a marriage, a family dynamic where someone is feeling trapped, stuck, overwhelmed. And then somebody wants to write in and speak truth to you, Virgo, to tell you what they know. 9 of Pentacles. Someone that's confident, independent. Someone that built something on their own. This Knight of Swords here that knows some sort of truth. They've been watching everything that's been occurring, watching everything that's going down, and now they want to speak the truth because this is causing this person mental anguish. They want to create balance. They do. So this person that wants to come forward may want to speak the truth because they are, oh man, hold on, I just dropped all my cards. They could be haunted by the truth. Hold on a second. Let me turn the fan on. You know, Virgo, when you're like innately a good person, but you get roped into a karmic dynamic and you know the truth, you know what has gone on, you know what has happened, and you know that there are still lies floating around. If you're innately a good person and you just got roped into a situation, your conscience is going to bother you. And I feel that whoever this is in the Knight of Swords energy, their conscience is really bothering them. And this is why they want to come in and speak to you. Let's get some from the clarifying life situations. For Virgo, what does Virgo need to know? You're free to move. Embrace your liberty to explore new paths. New paths. The world is wide open for your journey. You are free to go. Nothing will hold you back, Virgo. Nothing. Vortex of change. Engage with the vortex of change where energies swirl in a transformative dance, molding anew. Yep, change is occurring for you, Virgo. Right track. You are going in the right direction, so just keep moving forward. And then we got emerging dawn. Trust that every ending is another beginning coming in disguise. Whatever you experienced in the past was catalyst to change. It was a catalyst to new beginnings. It was a catalyst to your wish come true. Let's get one more. It says Fantasyland. Make sure everyone involved is being realistic on the same page. Go your own way. Trust your intuition and embrace individuality, paving your path with courage and authenticity. I feel like the fantasy land is your past person that has their head in the clouds, that is in an illusion. They're in a fantasy. And this is why you've gone your own way. You're not indulging in this person's deluded way of thinking. Yeah, this person with hurtful events, they create pain. With anyone that they're around, they create pain because that's all they know is to project their own wounding on others. As you navigate this challenging time, learn to let go of the past so it won't weigh you down. Yeah, you recognize that this person is delusional. They don't see clearly. You recognize that this person causes hurt and pain wherever they go, whomever they're with. They don't want to put in the work. They just have a deluded belief that everything is going to magically change with no effort from them. So this is why you have jumped ship. You've just gone out on your own and let it be what it's going to be. And now it says, rising flames, let your passion guide you to the fulfilling purpose meant for you. You are following your passion. You've abandoned trying to fix this person that you cannot fix. They have to want to be a better person. They have to want to heal. So you've gotten the clarity that you need in order to move forward in a very happy, abundant way. And that's what we're seeing. So, all right, Virgo, I am scheduling for next week. If you're interested in scheduling, I love you guys. You guys rock. You're amazing. I hope that you have a blessed day. Please share the videos, like, and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, Virgo.